Hey, happy Sunday. I am having a relaxing day doing something that I have been intending to do for 11 years. Oh man, this is becoming an unfinished project, even though I'm not putting it up in the unfinished project land. Oh well. Um, 11 years ago, when I first opened the shop, I had another part of my career, Grounded Theory Conference in California, and met a guy there named Olivar, who was also a researcher in the Faroe Islands. And he has sheep because everybody has sheep in the Faroe Islands. That, in fact, I believe, as I understand it, that the word Faroe is sheep. So when he went home after that conference, and we had lots of conversations about sheep because he found out I owned a yarn store at the time, he sent me a medium sized box filled with fleece. And it's been sitting in a bag ever since. 11 years it's been sitting in a bag. But in September, I am getting on a cruise ship, which I will send you videos from, that will start out in Svalbard. It's another Arne and Carlos cruise. It will start out in Svalbard. It will go to Iceland. It will go to the Faroe Islands, where I am planning to have at least lunch with Olivar and present him with a hat that I have made from his fleece that he sent 11 years ago. And then we go to the Shetland Islands, and then we go back to Bergen. So it's a 2-week cruise. David's going with me. A couple of friends are going with me. Tony, who you've met, and Joyce, who I think you've met, but I'm not sure, but you will in probably the process of the videos. I can warn you that videos will be spotty for me during that period because there will be long periods of time where there is no internet, which I'm kind of looking forward to. But it will mean that you aren't going to get videos necessarily on time. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about picking fiber. This is very matted fiber because these sheep run free most of the year, and then at shearing time, they get rounded up, sheared, and at the time, Olivar told me that what his dad, who was a fisherman, used to do with this fleece is they would pack it in their boots and then make new boots out of it. So they would wet felt it in the salty sea while they were on a ship to make nice warm boots. I don't know if people spun it, but he definitely told me that story, which I thought was pretty cool. We will hopefully get to see some of that stuff. When you go on these Arne and Carlos cruises, you do get to see interesting stuff. I know for a fact that in Svalbard, we're going to go to a museum where, as the permafrost melted, they found a body who was wearing knitwear, and we're going to get to go see that knitwear, which, again, I'm going to record for you. But right now, let's talk about picking fleece. So I've laid a black garbage bag, a construction-sized garbage bag, and I've got my fiber right here. And I even, look at how organized I was. Very unusual for me. Oh, that's not my label. Where is my label? Right here. Look, I made a label for it. 10 years ago, I probably made this label. Faroese white. I probably have some Faroese black somewhere, but I'm going to focus on the white. Here it is. Faroese wool, like Iceland wool, has a hair, is coated with hair. I may or may not pick this hair off. It looks pretty easy to pick off. So see these hair tufts? And then see how sort of matted this is? It's quite matted, which is why I've got to pick it. I can't just throw this into my drum carter and let it go. But they're dirty little guys. See, that one's pretty dirty, but not bad. I believe I washed this. In fact, I know I've washed it because it's not greasy. I washed it right when he brought it. But I have this whole bag full. And the way we're going to pick it is I just pull out a couple of clumps. And I'm going to move this bag aside. And then I just, with my hands, pull it apart and let the vegetable matter fall out. Look at real Faroese bark dust. Not very exciting, is it? Just dirt. There might be bugs. I will let you know as it comes that they'll be what we find. But let me hand this camera over to Tony and see if she can film me picking. Is just grab the fiber and pull it apart like that. And if I decide to take the hair off like this, I'll just grab that piece of hair and I'll pull it and set it aside. And then I'll be left with, if I pull the long hair out, what I'm left with is a much finer undercoat from that sheep. And it will make for a nice fine knit. So pick, 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 and my goal is to loosen it, but also to get the vegetable matter to fall down onto my plastic. So I'm gonna pick, 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 and then I'll make a pile of picked, put it down, grab the next clump, pull the long hair off, there, pull all these tufts off so that we get the finer undercoat available. Oh, see, I left the, I might have to pick this one a bit to get the hair off. There we go. And it doesn't matter if I don't get all of it, it'll be fine. I'm just, every time, when I pull the long hair off, this will make it easier to spin, and it will also make it softer because that hair is coarser than the undercoat. There we go. And then pick some more. There, pick the veg out. So we'll pick it off, pull the hair off. There's some more hair. And then pick the veg out and loosen this, because I'm loosening it and getting the vegetable matter out. Pick up another one, pull a small clump, pull the hair off. And then pick it to loosen it and get the vegetable matter out. There. All right, that's how you pick Look how hairy this one is. It looks like it came off somebody's head. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so much hair. And then it's matted with sand and dirt.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like a wig. But it's off a sheepy.
Maybe you should make a
I hope
wig
we
out
get
of
to
it.
see the sheepies. You can see that, but there is lots of dirt and on my foot and back on my floor, so it's now time to clean house. I finished all that I was gonna finish. One was too felted to take apart and to fluff by hand, pick by hand. And then the rest I finished. I have saved the hair that I pulled off during this dehairing process, but I'm probably going to throw it away. I may spin just a little bit so you can see what it does, but I know that I'm going to get rope from it, and I really don't need rope in my life, so I'm just going to stick to the under fluff, or the second layer of fur, fleece. But I'm going to show you what it produced. It's about 50-50, but these were really hairy sheep in the Faroe Islands. So it'll be interesting when I get there to, and hopefully see some sheep, to see if they have so much hair as well. It makes sense that they do. It's a cold climate. Double-coated animals usually live in colder climates because it helps keep them warm and helps keep the water off of them and so on and so forth. But I'm going to show you what I finished, and then we'll wrap this up. Here is the bag of hair. This is the outer hair. I've not really squished it down, so maybe it would be about half as much as the undercoat. So here it is. It's overflowing this bag. When I go in tomorrow to card this, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna, it's probably gonna expand to 3 bags. I probably have enough here to make a sweater. I know I have a hat to make for my friend that sent it to me, but I don't know what I'll do with the rest of it right now, but I'll figure it out. Look, there's some vegetable matter still in there. All right, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the fast forwarding of me picking the fleece. I will see you on Wednesday with more of our beginning lace knit along. And in the meantime, if you want to see more videos from me, give this a thumbs up and subscribe and click on the bell, and you'll see the next video as it comes out. Bye.